Frank is 67, still working, and finally ready to retire next month. His health insurance has come through his job this whole time, so he skipped Medicare Part B at 65 on purpose, which was actually the right call. But here's the part nobody told him. Once that work coverage ends, a clock starts. He has 8 months to sign up for Part B, and if he lets that window close, he could pay a higher premium every single month for the rest of his life. Today, in plain English, the Special Enrollment Periods, the life events that let you sign up or switch outside the normal rules with no penalty. Let me say this clearly up front. A Special Enrollment Period, an SEP, isn't a date on the calendar. It's a door that opens when something happens in your life. You retire, you lose other coverage, you move. When one of those things happens, Medicare opens a special window just for you, so you're never stuck waiting until next year, and never punished for a change you didn't choose. Start with the big one, the one that catches the most people. If you kept working past 65 and stayed on a group health plan from your job or your spouse's job, you were allowed to delay Part B. No penalty because you had real coverage from current work. The moment that work coverage ends, you get an 8-month special enrollment period to sign up for Part B. And this is the rule that trips folks up. Those 8 months start when the job or the coverage ends, not when COBRA runs out, not when retiree benefits start. COBRA and retiree plans do not count as coverage from current work. So if you wait on COBRA for a while and then go to sign up, that clock has already been ticking the whole time. Picture Frank again. He retires in June. His 8 months start in June, not whenever his COBRA ends in the fall. If he spends 6 months thinking COBRA has him covered and then sends in his Part B form, he's burned most of his window without knowing it. The work coverage end date is the date that matters. Mark that one. Why does that matter so much? Because the Part B late penalty is not a one-time fee. For every full 12 months you could have had Part B and didn't, your premium goes up 10%. And you keep paying that, month after month, for as long as you have Medicare. The standard Part B premium in 2026 is $202.90 a month. Stack a penalty on top of that year after year, and it adds up to real money. The SEP is what protects you from all of it. So that's Part B, the foundation. Now the other big family of SEPs, the ones for your drug coverage and your Medicare Advantage plan. These run on a different clock. When you leave coverage from your employer or union, including COBRA, you get 2 full months after the month it ends to join a Medicare Advantage plan or a Part D drug plan. Same 2-month window if you lose other drug coverage that was as good as Medicare's, what they call creditable coverage. The clock starts when you lose it or when you're told it's no longer creditable, whichever comes later. What about moving? Moving is one of the most common triggers, and people miss it all the time. If you move to a new address that's outside your plan's service area, even just across a state line, you get a window to switch plans. It begins when you move and runs for 2 full months after. And here's a small thing worth knowing. If you tell your plan before you move, that window actually opens the month before you go. So a quick phone call ahead of a move can buy you extra time. And remember, this is about your Medicare Advantage and drug plans, the ones tied to where you live. Your original Medicare follows you anywhere in the country. It's the plans built around a local network that need updating when your address changes. There are more of these doors than most people realize. Losing Medicaid, moving out of a nursing home, moving back to the US after living abroad, a 5-star plan opening up in your area. Each one comes with its own window, usually 2 or 3 months. You don't need to memorize the whole list. You just need to remember the one idea behind all of them. When life changes, Medicare gives you a way in. To be fair, the timing is genuinely confusing. Different events, different clocks, different start dates. That's not your fault. The system is built that way. The good news is you don't have to figure it out alone, and you don't have to guess. So here's the one simple thing to do. The day you know a change is coming, a retirement date, a move, a coverage end date, write that date down. Don't wait for the window to close around you. For Part B after a job ends, you can apply online through Social Security, any time of year, the moment that coverage stops. And if you want a human to check your exact situation, call your state health insurance assistance program, your SHIP. The counselors are trained, they're free, and they have nothing to sell you. You can reach one through 1-800-MEDICARE or at shiphelp.org. Tell them what's changing and ask, which special enrollment period is mine and when does it close? That one question can save you a lifelong penalty. So I'm curious, what's the life change on your horizon? Retiring, moving, leaving a job plan? Drop it in the comments and I'll point you toward the window that fits, and it helps other people spot theirs too. I read every reply. If this finally made these special windows make sense, subscribe. We do this every week, one Medicare decision at a time. This is general information, not advice, and we're not affiliated with Medicare. Rules and dates change every year, so always check your own situation. I'm really glad you're here. I'll see you in the next one.